We're here with Casey Halstead. Casey, why don't you tell our listeners out there worldwide who you are, what your record is, what's going on in your life now.
Okay, well, my name, again, is Casey Halstead. I own 10th Planet Costa Mesa in Buena Park. Actually, my fighting career never really took off, so my record's nothing to speak of, but I've transitioned into coaching, and most notably, I'm Tony Ferguson's head coach.
Nice, nice. Tony's a good friend of mine. He's out in Ventura doing that seminar. A good guy. Me and him, we kick it a lot, so he's a great guy. I always tell my kids, growing up as a Mexican, you always train your kids with the cucuy, and I'm like, the cucuy's gonna come and knock you out or armbar you.
That's right.
He's not hiding under the bed.
Yep. He's looking sharp. Right now he's getting ready for Danny Castillo. He was supposed to fight on August 2nd. It got canceled because of Jose Aldo. So August 30th in Sacramento. That's where it's at.
Great. Since Tony's came to you, how has his game changed?
Well, the cool thing about a fighter like Tony is he was already well-rounded and he was already good when we got him. But one of the things that I was able to do was try to eliminate the bubbles in his game. So the transitioning from standing to wrestling to jiu-jitsu, we work on finishing fights in the fractions of the areas where people transition from wrestling to jiu-jitsu. For example, you can see in his last two fights, he just goes seamless right into transitions, and we're trying to get him out of the fight as quick as possible so he doesn't get injured, so he can keep fighting, so he can keep moving up the ranks and get a title shot, because that's what he deserves, for sure.
I heard that, as an MMA fan, I like to see the 3-round wars, but as a manager, I want my fighter to get in and out quick. I'll take the 90-second knockout. But if I'm paying to watch, I want to see a 3-round war, but for my guys, no, this is win, get out, and go eat.
That's right. That's exactly what we want to do, but at the same time, if you saw his last fight against Kakuno in Vegas at the MGM Grand, he had a highlight package in 3 minutes. A flying knee, he had an Imanari roll, he had a swim move to spider web. I mean, so when he goes in there, he's throwing the kitchen sink at you. We don't worry about round two ever. We go in, we let it all hang out in the first round, because ultimately it's about preserving his career and getting him in fights and getting him paid, and the longevity of the athlete is what's important to me. So the first time we get a chance to finish, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get it, and that's how we're training. Definitely,
yeah. You have any other fighters that have anything coming up?
Yes, I do. Lopez is fighting down in San Diego the 19th. This fight, his opponents keep falling out, so we're just going to show up. We don't even know who he's going to fight.
For Explode?
Yes.
I'll be there. I have one of my guys fight on that card.
Right on. He's an up-and-coming guy. We can't get him fights anywhere. And we have a couple other guys that are coming up, a bunch of amateurs that are about to turn pro. So 10th Planet Costa Mesa, classic fight team, Tyler Wombles. He's taking over the striking for our guys, so keep an eye out for us.
So what's going on with this 10WO? I've been seeing that everywhere.
Well, we're not supposed to talk about 10WO. It's a movement, but basically, in a nutshell, there's a lot of 10 planets, and compared to Checkmat and Gracie Baja, we're still small compared to them. And what we try to do is just make sure that everybody's on the same page all the time, and we're moving in the same direction constantly. Everybody as a unified front, and that's kind of what it's about.
Well, definitely. I mean, I have one of my fighters, Doug Miller, fighting out of 10th Planet 2. And, the kid's a beast. Right now it's hard to get him a fight because his record doesn't show how good he really is.
Exactly. Doug Miller's a beast. I know him, man. I like him a lot. He's a killer for sure.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get him in that cage and get him going and get him a couple wins. Hopefully get him a local bout and a regional bout, and then see what happens, where we go from there.
Yeah, you saw Alan Joban. He just got signed with the UFC.
Yes. Got
to get him in the RFC and have him work his way up for sure.
Definitely. Well, I want to thank you for coming on. Go out there and enjoy some more good food. I know as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go back out there and eat. Skippy, you missed out, bro. You should have been here.
Real quick before we go, if you are in Orange County and you are injured, please come and see Doc Kessler. He keeps all of our guys on the mats and everybody's straight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.